In the name of Allah. Nah, I'm just kidding. Why do I do these shit intros? Yeah. Hello again, it's me, Squawk, doing another gaming discussion. This week's topic is a request by Gavra the Gamer. Pretty awesome dude who's been subscribed to me for a little bit. He does The Walking Dead and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. As you can see, my memory is not what it used to be. Then again, my short-term memory is normally very terrible. Anyway, what he has asked me to do today is to discuss two games and see which is better. So, sorry about that. Which one should you buy? Should you buy Battlefield 4 or should you buy Battlefield Hardline? Well, both games do different things good and different things bad. So let's dissect this. Let's firstly talk about single player campaigns. Battlefield 4. Single campaign player is claimed to be, if you can see it, intense single player campaign. That is a complete and total fucking lie. The campaign is the most boring campaign I've ever played for an FPS. It's way too easy, way too stupid. The story barely made any sense. The characters were unlikable. The AI was badly programmed. And it was just boring. I can barely remember anything that happened. I can only remember liking one character, and I think that was only because he was in Battlefield 3. And even then I thought he shouldn't have been in this game, because I'm pretty sure he died in Battlefield 3. And also, the campaign is treated like shit by the game. The only reason you have to play it is if you do all three of the endings, you get 3 different guns for the multiplayer. And yeah, it thinks it can pull the old multiple ending card. Yeah, well, this isn't Black Ops 2 quality multiple ending games or Mass Effect. This is, you make one choice in the final mission. So if you want to just get a different ending, just do the final mission again, and you will be fine. Battlefield Hardline treats its campaign with a little bit more respect. Oh yeah, and by the way, with Battlefield 4, when you're waiting for the game to install, it says, you can't play the multiplayer, but why don't you play the campaign, you shitface? Yeah, but I didn't like the campaign. Battlefield Hardline treats the campaign better, and it has a better campaign. The story's more thought out, despite the fact it still has a ludicrous amount of plot holes, mainly in the second half. And also, well, it's better acted. I don't know any of the voice actors. There weren't any faces I recognised like in Advanced Warfare. But to be honest, it still made it good. The characters were likeable, and it was just all around good, to be honest. I mean, if you're not into cop dramas, you probably won't like this. But if you are like me, you probably will. It's a very stereotypical American cop drama. Since here in the UK, we don't tend to get many of those. I guess it's something new for me. Whereas if you are American, I guess this is your general TV diet, you might not find this so new, but it is still thrilling. Despite the gameplay is rather repetitive though, but it's more challenging with Battlefield 4 because I did it on hard difficulty just like I did with Battlefield 4 in my first playthrough, and on this one I died quite a bit, whereas on Battlefield 4 I only died like twice, mainly because I was trying to just throw myself off a dam out of boredom. Right, so let's go on to the next bit. So my verdict on the campaign, by the way, is if you're looking for a game just for campaign, you want to go with Battlefield Hardline. But let's go with other stuff. So let's talk about graphics, because these games actually differ in graphics. Probably because this one has less involvement from DICE and more from the circle or something. It sounds like some sort of disease. And this one's just all about the DICE, where it's patented Frostbite for the engine. And Battlefield 4 had a good engine because it used Frostbite 2. Bad Company 2 used Frostbite 1. And the Frostbite engine is a brilliant engine, it really is. And Frostbite 3 made Battlefield 4 look brilliant. And I'm just going to get it on PC as well when I finish building my rig. So I'm really looking forward to how good it is, because I have just placed down a reservation on my CPU. I can't afford my CPU yet until I start earning. I'm still waiting to hear back on those jobs, but I'm doing good. But the CPU I'm getting is a monster CPU, and it's going to run this game in fucking ultra. But yeah, Battlefield 4's graphics are brilliant. Hardline's not so good actually. Battlefield Hardline's graphics are good, but they don't feel very polished. The destruction's still there, and the destruction's still good, but no, the graphics really do feel unpolished. It feels a bit rough around the edges, and also the guns don't even look very good. Some of the guns look good, but some of them actually just don't. The same goes with the camos actually. I found the camos quite bad. And also, it leads me into the next bit, gameplay. Mainly the progression. Battlefield 4's progression is brilliant. With Battlefield 4, you earn your levels, you earn your guns, you just earn your shit. Camos are very hard to unlock because you only have a small chance of doing it. And also, attachments you need to earn by using a weapon a lot. So if you want that really, really good attachment, you better get playing. That ACOG sighting can unlock itself for your AK-12. Oh, man, I love the AK-12. Whereas Battlefield 4's progression is actually much more broken. In Battlefield 4, Hardline, the progression is broken because one, the leveling up system is fucked. With Battlefield 4, it took a lot of XP to level up. It would probably take you several games of Conquest just to go up one level. Whereas in Hardline, and by the way, I've probably logged about 2 days gameplay on this, on Battlefield 4, and I'm only like fucking level 40. I mean, that's how long it takes. Whereas with Hardline, I actually have a bit more time logged. Actually, no, a bit less time logged, sorry, because I don't play Hardline a lot. And I'm like nearly level 50. It's just broken. Mainly because to go to level 1, it's 1000 XP. Level 2, 2000 XP. Level 3, 3000 XP. Level 4, 4000 XP. Level 5, 5000 XP. You see the disturbing pattern. It's pretty much as bad as Modern Warfare 3's progression system, which I also find to be pretty broken. Since last week, I just basically played a lot of Modern Warfare 3 and prestiged within 1 week. Whereas in Modern Warfare 2, it took me ages to prestige, and let's not even talk about COD 4. Also, you earn money for just doing objectives, killing shit, existing, and it allows you to just buy your attachments. Yeah. While I guess it lets you pick the attachments you want for your gun, they don't feel earned, mainly because attachments are cheap as shit. And also, guns, while being a bit more expensive, are still way too easy to earn. Mainly because money just rains out of the bloody sky in this game. This game really didn't think it through with a progression system. You don't earn anything, it's just basically all handed to you. And I don't like that in a game. I think with a game, you should be able to really earn your shit. So, to be honest, if we were just talking about multiplayer, I would easily go with Battlefield 4. And I hope this has helped you, Mr. Gavra, and anyone else who hasn't bought either of the next-gen Battlefields. Hardline is something that a lot of people have referred to as being what should have been a DLC for Battlefield 4. And I can see where that is coming from. Hardline's gameplay is not terribly different. There are a few new game modes, and they do mix it up a bit, and to be honest, heist mode is really, really fun. And it can get really intense. However, the game just does not feel as polished as Battlefield 4. With Battlefield 4, a lot of care has been taken with everything except the campaign. The progression worked, the game modes worked, everything worked. Hardline just feels like it's a beta. It feels like it may have been like 0.9, so it's nearly there, but there's some stuff missing and a lot of fixes that needed. It's actually probably the first Battlefield game where I regret buying Premium, because the first DLC, which you'll all have available right now, didn't even bring that much to the game. A DLC in Battlefield 4 really changed the game. Hardline's DLC brought in one gun, which only came with 2 attachments, by the way, and it's not even a brilliant gun. It's a Tommy gun, so I guess it's cool for the history, but to be honest, it recoils like fuck even when you have the grip on. You can't even put a scope on it, which I found kind of annoying, but I guess historical people didn't have ACOG scopes on all their guns, but it would have looked fucking cool. And with Battlefield Hardline, yeah, it's just like a 0.9. it's just not done properly. And yeah, I say avoid Battlefield 4. I mean, don't avoid Battlefield 4, people. Just avoid Squawker when he's only just got out of bed. No, get Battlefield 4, Mr. Gavra. Battlefield 4 is a brilliant game. May have a shit campaign, but you'll blast through it very quickly. So the pain doesn't last forever. With Hardline, no, just no. I mean, I could go into a full rant about how much I don't like Hardline. Like, with some of the stuff, it's changed so badly. Like, I don't mind changing the game, but if you're going to change something, get it right. I'm looking at you, Engineer class, by the way, who has been massively nerfed. And Assault class, actually, since it no longer gets to use grenade launchers. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Let's do some channel updates as well. Firstly, thank you for 200 subscribers. You guys, I mean, I was expecting my subscriber count to plummet when I stopped doing Let's Plays temporarily, but you guys really have shown your loyalty, and I appreciate that a lot. I will do some celebratory 200 subscriber shoutouts in the next episode, mainly because I haven't thought of any today. I mean, yeah, Gavra the Gamer, you have one because you recommended this topic. And yes, you do get a free shout out if you do recommend a topic, but I'm only going to do the topic if it's something I can talk about and something I want to talk about, by the way. So no, just coming up with a shit topic just because you want a shout out. Also, my adventure into my laptop was successful. So now really comes the next part, if I can import my save games into my new PC when it's done. Like I said, I do not have employment yet, but I am getting close. I have been reining out the CV, so hopefully something will come soon. And anything else can I think of? Well, no, just thank you for 200 subscribers. And as I said last week, I'm not commenting a lot on your videos. Don't worry, I am there. I just, like I said, I hate typing on a smartphone. And I know I'm recording this off an iPad where I can actually type a bit better. But this is a shared iPad, so my time with it is limited, so I stick to my smartphone, but, you know, I'll always leave you a like if you did a good video. And people who are asking me to check them out, just be aware of my situation, so it might be a bit hard for me, but I will try, especially if you do content that I enjoy watching. But that's where I'll leave it, so next week will be another gaming discussion. I have one lined up, but if a good suggestion comes through, I will do that instead. I will also do a celebratory 200 subscriber shoutouts. So yeah, that's where I'll leave it. Thank you for 200 subscribers. Well, actually it's 201 now. I think I hit it this morning because I hadn't really noticed it yesterday. But yeah, thank you very much. You guys are fucking awesome. See you next week, people.